All right.
Okay, we see you now. Okay, can you say something?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, excellent.
In Cleveland, not Cincinnati.
All right, Cleveland. So, okay, everybody's here. They've seen your design. Can you tell us a little bit about your design and how you came up with that idea? And we'll see if we have any questions for you.
Okay. Well, I have a little model of it actually right here. This is a prototype I did on a rapid prototyping machine. So I don't have the full colors in effect. So you kind of miss the idea of the reference to the Tibetan prayer flags. But basically, I love line drying my clothes. I think it makes a lot of sense. We don't get nearly the same amount of sun you guys do in Southern California here in Cleveland. So we got to take advantage of it whenever it does come out from behind the clouds. And I just figured, even though the basic clothespin is sort of a simple design that in one sense doesn't need much improvement, it's certainly endured the test of time. On the other hand, I figured the best way to get people to really take advantage of this sort of old technology is to improve it and make it a little bit quicker. So far I'm hearing a delay, so it's a little awkward for me.
Go ahead, we hear you fine.
Okay. So anyhow, using my little sample here, I came up with a form for a one-handed application, both in putting your clothing into it and taking it out. Basically, it would be strung taut on your line like this. There's a little dimple right here that you can see from the renderings, probably better than you can see here. But you take your garment, whatever it is, and with one hand you shove it through the hole, and then pull it down and get friction fit, just sort of wedged into that little V. And then same goes true when you want to take it out. You just with one hand, and you got to forgive my other hand, which is holding up the line, but you just grab the item, put your finger back on this dimple, which is sort of a signifier, a little code for where to put your finger, and simply pull it up and out. And as I mentioned briefly, and also in the description, the idea of the shape and the colors was to reference these Tibetan prayer flags, which you see a lot, especially on properties and on homes of people who, I would say are already pretty inclined to do stuff like reduce electricity by drying their clothes on the line. Not to stereotype, but this sort of general thinking, political orientation, I think, lines up pretty well.
All right, excellent. Has anybody got any questions for Mark?
What gave you this idea? How did you come up with it?
Boy, I don't know. I think I just, everyone's trying to do something green right now. I think that's pretty obvious. And, I studied environmental conservation in undergraduate long before I ever dreamed about becoming a designer. So I think habits and trying to live my own life in a responsible way came long before any interest in applying product language or design language to it. So I can't really say exactly the orientation, but I can answer it in that I think my mind is for a long time been geared toward solutions to some of our addictions, like energy in this case, and our different sort of bad habits.
Okay, excellent. All right, anything else for Mark? All right, Mark, thank you for participating.
Thank you.